Hi, I'm Joe Morelle, and I represent the towns of Irondequoit and Brighton and sections of the city of Rochester in the New York State Assembly. I'm pleased to have been asked to participate in the launching of the New Deal website, where the focus is on many of the issues that have defined my work as a member of the New York State Legislature. Those of us in public office are facing tough questions these days. How can we make government work harder and smarter on behalf of citizens and taxpayers? How can we deliver essential services while keeping an eye on spending and protecting the wallets of our hardworking families? How can we build a new era of job growth, prosperity, and opportunity for everyone? These are important questions that must be asked and answered, and it's fitting that I'm speaking to you at this particular moment, one that is incredibly critical for New Yorkers and all Americans. It's no secret that there's plenty wrong right now. An economy struggling to recover from the worst downturn in 3 generations, and a rising fear that recovery, in the traditional sense, may not come for years or at all unless leaders at every level of government, in every sector of the economy, find new and innovative answers to old problems. It's also a time of increasingly partisan politics, where reasonable discourse is too often drowned out by the noise machines on both the left and right. To me, it's not about left and right. It's about figuring out what is right, what works and what doesn't, and pursuing ideas rather than ideology. As we seek to rebuild our state economy and reform Albany, which are my top priorities, we have to be willing to embrace and be part of the changes that must come. That's why I produced a report a few years ago calling for a complete overhaul of ineffective and wasteful state job creation programs. That's why I've co-sponsored a bill that would establish independent, nonpartisan drawing of legislative districts so that citizens can choose who represents them rather than the other way around. That's why I'm working hard to promote hydrogen fuel cell technology as a sustainable and clean alternative energy source for the 21st century. New ideas can work. Change can be accomplished. It just takes the will and hard work to make it happen. For instance, over the past year, I helped forge public and private sector partnership whose sole purpose was to convince 3 companies to relocate some of their operations to the Rochester, New York area. Upstate New York, once a center of manufacturing and technological innovation, has suffered a sustained period of job losses over the past 20 years. And I and others involved in this process decided that it doesn't have to be that way any longer. It wasn't easy and it didn't happen overnight. But today we have a commitment for more than 250 high-paying jobs, and perhaps more significantly, a model of cooperation and collaboration that will bring us similar successes in the months and years ahead. One of the inspirations for my life in public service, President John Kennedy, once said that time and the world do not stand still. Change is the law of life, and those who look only to the past or present are certain to miss the future. Too much of our political discussion is rooted in the conflicts and assumptions of the past and burdened by decades-old culture war arguments that have little relevance to the here and now, and more importantly to the era that lies ahead of us. The danger in this is not so much that we will miss the future, it comes whether we're ready or not, but that we will not take a meaningful part of it. Whether it's the State House or the White House, the unique visions of today's entrepreneurs or the laboratories where the breakthroughs of tomorrow are waiting to unfold, we must resolve to be part of the future. I want to thank the New Deal for giving me the opportunity to speak directly to all those who share my hopes for what tomorrow can bring and my determination to make it happen. I wish everyone here the best of luck and, as always, invite you to contact me with your own thoughts and concerns. Thanks so much and good luck.